Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Austin Cruz. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, um, it's kind of funny because what I'm about to talk to you about, I was kind of anticipating it, not really taking it serious, but know that um, Robert Guerrero has mentioned it himself. I'll just come here and say it and talk about it. And let's talk about it. Robert Guerrero, after defeating Andre Berto again, after 11 years in a good fight, pretty solid for their age, 40. See, Robert Guerrero wants Boots Ennis next after beating Andre Berto. And he said in his interview after the fight, he said he wants to continue and see how far he can go. Robert Guerrero, man, he's a big name. He's done some pretty good stuff in boxing in his career. Accomplished a good bit of stuff. Two-division world champion. Fought Mayweather, made a lot of money. He's made some good money in his career. And tough as nails, iron chin. Guerrero, man, he's got the last name, Warrior. In Spanish, Guerrero. But at 40, man, he's taken a lot of punishment. He's been in some tough fights, a lot of wear and tear. And he only looked good because Berto, not only beat Berto, but, Berto is his same age as Guerrero. Guerrero did not fight a guy in his prime, who's on the rise, and who is likely the best welterweight right now behind Terence Crawford. That's not Terence Crawford, in Jaron Boots Ennis. Berto's 40, yes, he's strong, powerful, he can punch, he gave a good fight, but it was, Guerrero got the best of it. It was a pretty close fight to me. Could have gone anywhere, could have gone a draw. Like I said it before in my other video that I didn't mind Guerrero winning the fight because it was a pretty good fight. Close fight. But be that as it may, guys, Guerrero wants Ennis, and I think that's a really bad idea. I think Guerrero fighting guys in their prime right now, making noise, is a really bad idea. He gave, like I said, he looked pretty good. He looked pretty decent against Berto, but that's Berto. That's a 40-year-old Berto, who ain't fight for 5 years, coming into the fight. Guerrero started to make fight. Guerrero beat him the first time, so Guerrero's gonna look good again, beating him the second time. So fighting guys like Jaron Boots Ennis, Rashidi Ellis, Mario Barrios, these guys are young, man. These guys are young. They have not been around longer than Guerrero, not as long as Guerrero. And if Guerrero steps into the ring with an elite welterweight, even a Mario Barrios, I can see Guerrero giving Barrios some good rounds. A guy like Barrios, I can see him giving him some good rounds, being competitive. That warrior mentality that Guerrero has, and the experience. I can see him giving some good rounds, but halfway through the fight, maybe like round 5 or 6, Barrios will start chopping him up, man. The youth will start to come out of Barrios. And the wear and tear on the old veteran will start to come out in Guerrero, and he'll be starting to fade. He won't be able to keep up with Barrios' output and energy. And then Rashidi Ellis, man, hand speed like crazy. Young, Jaron Boots Ennis, man, the guy Guerrero wants to fight, who in my opinion, besides Crawford, is the best welterweight right now. Crawford likely is not going to stay too long at welterweight. I think he'll be doing his defense second rematch, second fight against Spence, and then he'll go up to 154. So, not Terence Crawford, Jaron Boots Ennis is the best welterweight right now, man. Speed, power, athleticism, defense, offense. Can put you out with one shot, either hand, and Guerrero wants him. And you gotta give Guerrero respect for wanting Boots Ennis, man. That's the top welterweight in my opinion. And man, he wants to go right into the smoke, right into the fire. Like I said, Guerrero's a warrior, iron chin, this and that, but his time is up, man. Nice. I like what he did with Guerrero. They made some money. They gave everyone a good show. Pretty decent fight. But that was supposed to be the curtain close, man. But Guerrero wants Ennis. Guerrero wants to continue. He wants to see how far he can go. I give him props for wanting to fight Ennis at his age and at this point in his career. And man, I'll be highly surprised if Jaron Boots Ennis even entertains. That's the thing, even entertains a fight with Robert Guerrero. I don't even think it'll happen because Ennis wants the big fights. He wants the big names, and just choosing to fight Robert Guerrero, he will not gain any. It's a waste of his time, I mean, honestly. It's a waste of Boots' time. He's not going to gain anything from beating Guerrero in whichever way possible. Decision, knocking him out cold, putting him to sleep. He's not. If you go decision with Guerrero, it's even worse for you. Ennis is expected to put Guerrero's lights out. That's just how it is. And that's how it's going to be if they do fight. Hopefully they don't fight, because that's not a good fight for Guerrero. And it's not a good fight for Ennis, because Ennis is a waste of time. It's a waste of time for Ennis. Ennis is not going to gain anything by stepping in the ring with Guerrero. He's not going to gain any respect. A lot of his fans are going to be like, what the hell are you doing? So that's that. Guerrero had his time. He's had his career. The win over Roberto, once again, is nice. It was a good fight. Hang it up, man. Don't step in the ring with Rashidi Ellis. Don't step into the ring with Mario Barrios. Don't step into the ring with Jaron Boots Ennis, man. These guys are young, hungry, and very good fighters. I would say 10 years ago, Guerrero would have been a good fight for any of those guys. Would have been good fights. Now, at 40, yes, Guerrero fought 2 years ago prior to the Roberto rematch. Still, he's no longer the same guy that fought Mayweather. Not even the one that fought Mayweather. That took a beating, that got outboxed for 12 rounds. Made everyone believe that he could have just jumped on Mayweather like he did with Roberto and bullied him. I actually bought the pay-per-view because I thought that was going to happen. But Mayweather's Mayweather, man. Because, we all saw Roberto use that shoulder roll. So, but, yeah, Guerrero wants Ennis, and that's a bad idea, like I said. I hope it doesn't happen. Guerrero needs to hang it up, and Ennis should not even pay attention to that. Jaron Boots Ennis, guys. He's the IBF welterweight champion of the world after the title was stripped from Terrence Crawford. But, Guerrero wants Ennis. He wants to see how far he can go. But, I don't know, man. I don't even know if any of the top welterweights right now, even Barrios, will even give Guerrero attention. Fighting Guerrero, I don't care who you are as a welterweight. Especially if you're in your prime. Fighting a guy like Robert Guerrero is not going to gain you anything. If Guerrero gets any of these fights, man, kudos to him. He's going to be able to make the money, and that's good. And he gets what he wants. He's back on that big stage, and that's that. But wow, I'll be highly surprised if any of these welterweights entertain a Guerrero fight. And that's that. Miracle Boy Boxing. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, guys. All the better talks about boxing right here. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.